Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? You're going to see why I'm smiling in a few minutes. Alright, check it out. Behind me, I got a 2007 Lexus LS460. And the customer's complaint is the ABS light is on, and when he brakes, he feels like a bump sometimes. And he did take it to the dealership too. So we're the second opinion. So we're going to be checking that out coming up on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, check it out. You're gonna be looking at a receipt from Rocky Mount Toyota. Alright? I'm covering up all the personal information. Let's flip this to the side. And oops, just look at this. Look what Sylvia just did. She just broke my mirror. Are you kidding me? Billy Bob, I expected from.
Who puts it on the floor?
And look at it. And then she's gonna blame my mirror for being on the floor doing this job.
No, I'm not blaming the mirror. I'm blaming you for putting it there.
Alright, check this out, guys. Here's the situation. Matter of fact, before we look at this, I gotta explain to you guys what's going on. And you know, I hate to put down dealerships, as you guys know, but they give me the ammunition. All right, check this out. Here we go. All right, customer's complaint. Driving along, every time when he steps on the brakes, he feels like a bump. So
how? What kind of bump? We have to understand what the customer's feeling.
You feel like a bump in the braking system. Only when he steps on the brakes. All right. So he took it down to Rocky Mount Toyota, saying, you know, I need some brakes. Do the brakes, because he figured, and that's like I would figure when he told me it may be a warped rotor, low brakes, something like that. So he took it down there. ABS light is on now. ABS light on, been on for about a week or so. So he gets down there. About 2 or 3 hours later, Rocky Mount Toyota calls him up. All right. Listen, your brakes and rotors are fine, but you need 2 front wheel speed sensors. Cost, the wheel speed sensors along with the hub is going to be $1,100. The labor is $600. That's your problem. Both. So he said, wow, you know, that's a lot of money. That's in case anybody would over the phone. So he said, nah, he passed on it. So the guy said, you know, you're more than welcome to try to go ahead and get a second opinion. All right, let's get, no. Before we do that, yeah. Let's go down to the receipt now. So he gets down there and here's the tech, Jeremy Hall, advised guests that the brake light pointed to having the speed sensors replaced in the vehicle that would require replacement of the hubs. Cost. Now you see the cost zero? This is what the guy told him on the phone. When he said, when I write the receipt, I'm not going to scare you again. I told you the price of the phone. I'm not going to scare you again. So I am not going to put it on the receipt. That is what the guy told him. I'm not going to put it on the receipt. $1,700. Why wouldn't you put it on the receipt even though you told him on the phone? I don't know. But he did a fuel induction service, $102. Came out to $147. Minus $10 for an internet coupon. Check that out. Internet coupon. So, anyway. So, we are that second opinion. Now, for all you guys and girls that's been following our other channel and been following our videos about the Autel AL539B. The one thing that Autel AL539B cannot do is check for ABS codes. So, to check for ABS codes, I'm going to pull it out the Actron 9690. Y'all guys know about that one. The Actron 9690 does OBD1 and 2 and ABS and transmission, but it just doesn't graph and all like the Autel does. So let's pull that up. Let's pull the codes and see what the heck we got. We'll be right back. All right, guys, got the codes pulled up. We had a C0200. You can see that. Right front speed sensor. 205 left front speed sensor. 1241 low or high power supply voltage, okay, and a 1391 abnormal leak in accumulator. That is an interesting code right there. All right, so guys, what's the chances of you having, and check this out, I forgot to mention this, the dealership cleared the light out for him. It was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He went home, which is about 10 miles tops. Went home, next morning, light comes right back on, and these are the codes we got. What is the chances of you having both front speed sensors bad at the same exact time? The chances are none. So, I mean, I guess there's a 1% chance. I wouldn't use it simple, whatever. So, guys, now it's time to pull out the Autel AL539B. Because what we're going to do, we're going to pull off one of the wheels and we're going to graph the sensor to see if it's getting a signal. And if it's getting a signal, it's good. Now, why the dealership didn't do this, I have no idea. But let's get that done. We're going to jack up the right side, get a jack stand on it, pull the wheel off, and I'm going to show you the connectors we're going to use to check this out. All right? We'll be right back. All right, guys, I got the car jacked up. Got it up on jack stands. Very, very important. Got it on jack stands. All right, the tire's up. Why am I showing you how to take off the tire? And I'm checking something else. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you want to know how to take off the tire, watch the video. I don't know. Anyway, held on by 5 21mm or 13/16 lugs and a lock. We got the wheel lock over here somewhere. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna take this tire off. All right, we'll take it off and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I got the wheel off and I got the wheel turned all the way to the right. I got my broken mirror, and what I'm gonna do is, let's see if you can see the wheel speed sensor right there. There's the connector.
You see it?
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what I gotta do is unplug it, and by unplugging it, that little tab right there, I gotta push that in towards the connector and pull that out. And why they got that covering around here, I don't know. But I'm going to get a small screwdriver and wedge in there and get that unplugged. I wish I can get my mirror.
It's broken. You need a new one.
A bigger mirror, I mean.
Oh.
Alright, be right back. Alright, guys, there's our sensor right there. And what I'm going to do is get the screwdriver, stick it right between there, turn it clockwise while Sylvia unplug it, pull it back towards the camera. Hold on, let me... You gotta pull it straight out towards over there. Yeah. All right, hold on.
Maybe I should try holding the camera.
Try now. All right, hold it. Can you hold the camera right about there? Got it. Okay, good enough. Now, here's our plug. Now, what we're going to do is get our test lead set, and we're going to find the ones. I'll show you in a minute. Be right back. All right, guys. We got our Autel AL539B. All right, check it out. If you want to see more exciting videos on this machine, be sure to check out our new channel, Autel AL539B. And I'll put a link in the description below. All right, you're going to need your Autel for this, guys. You're going to need your Autel. Or if you got a $2,500 machine, use that. Anyway, all right, also we're going to need our test leads. Now, I'm going to be using a Wacom test lead set. It's got all kind of adapters and all that. And what this does is allows me to tap in to this harness without splicing any wires. As you can see, one end has the open, and then this one is the spade terminal. And we got these to connect the two. Now, how this works. One end got to be like that, one end got to be like that. And then I'll use my Autel to tap right into these two right here. And what we're going to do here is you got your terminal right here, the connector from the car. And we're going to take these terminals, the spade terminals, and insert them into there. And then the other end will go down and connect right into the wheel speed sensor itself. All right, so let me get that done and we'll be right back. All right, guys, you see I got the connector going right in between there. And the next thing I want to do is grab my Autel, and I want to take one of the leads and just let it rest inside there, and then the other one will rest inside there. And I might have to turn this a little bit. Let it rest inside there. All right, now we're ready. So now what we need to do is consistently turn this wheel, and we're going to be looking for a waveform pattern on the Autel. The only suck part about this is that being that it's not front wheel drive, I gotta sit out here and turn it by manual, by manpower. Keep turning that and hopefully get a signal. So before we do that, I'm not gonna sit here and turn it like this. What I'm gonna do is put the tire back on, put it on by 2 lugs, and then I'm gonna turn it by hand. All right, so let me get the tire on and we'll be right back. All right, guys, what we got here, let me close this back out and let me show where we went at. Okay, you got your Autel, cut it on. Now, what you want to do is go down to the multimeter part. Okay? You want to go down to AC voltage. Now, AC voltage is the one with the squiggly line. DC voltage is the one with the straight line with a little dotted line up underneath. So we want to go down to AC voltage. So you see that screen right there. All right, now Sylvia's going to hold it, and I am going to put the key in the on position. Okay, it went up to 12 volts, which means now the sensor is active. Now, as I turn this wheel, hopefully I can turn it fast enough. Let me take off my watch over here, so I don't mess up. As I turn this wheel, you're going to see a waveform pattern appear, as you should if the sensor is good. But if it's bad, you're not going to see nothing. So we're going to spin this wheel and we're going to see what we get. Now, it might go in, go out, depending on the consistency of me turning this wheel. All right, ready? What do you got? Talk to me.
Oh, we got a waveform pattern.
Good, clear.
It looks pretty clear. It looks pretty even.
There's no glitches or?
No, I wouldn't.
All right, show them what I'm doing. Okay, so
that's a workout.
Yeah. All right, so it was good, pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, the dealership misdiagnosed this. They would have charged him $1,700, replaced his sensors, and what's bad about this, he would have went down the street, the light would have came back on, and they would have blamed it on something else.
Well, I think a lot of people need to know, in North Carolina, the law is, once you agree to a repair, it doesn't matter whether it fixes your car or not. You still have to pay for it.
Exactly, guys. That's the law here in North Carolina. So he would have took him to court and still would have. Once he agreed to that repair, that is it. So that's $1,700 down the drain. That caused somebody to get shot. All right, so let me cut the key off, unhook it, to plug it back up, and bolt this wheel back up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back to the Actron, back checking out our codes. I wonder if I did hook up the Autel, what kind of codes would it give me? Would it pick this up? I don't know. I might check it anyway. All right, so we know right now this is false. The right front speed sensor, that is giving a signal. And guys, just like I said before, what's the chances of you getting both of them going at the same time? Which is 0. They're calling me right about now. Man, people, man, they don't. A scam likely. What the heck is a scam likely? I don't know.
Really?
Hey, I'm trying to call the end of call. All right. So, guys, we need to move on now. I'm not going to worry about that one. This one right here, that can cause an issue now. That could be our problem here. A C1391, that means it's detecting a leak between the accumulator, the wheel cylinders, if it has wheel cylinders, the calipers in this case. Somewhere along the line, it's detecting a leak. And guys, check this out. The quickest way of diagnosing this vehicle, the diagnosing this code, is we got the key on already. We're gonna go up. If your ABS module, the accumulator, the pump, whatever, if it constantly activates on, because when you cut the key on, it's supposed to pressurize the system. So if without you braking or doing anything, if that pump is constantly going off and on, it's detecting a leak somewhere in the system. So let's oh, just listening. Yeah, I just heard. Let's go up there and let's go up in the front. Leave this connected, and we'll be right. Let's go up here and check this out. All right, I hear something over here. Watch this. Listen.
I hear that.
Huh. There it is. I heard that in the car, and that's coming from back here. The module and everything, accumulator and everything is back here. Let's see if it does it again. Heck yeah. Alright, we're going to have to get this cover off so we can look back there. We'll be right back. Alright, first of all, we got to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 Christmas tree clips. I'm going to show you why they call them, I don't know, they call them Christmas trees. So we got our whole body panel here. And what we do is go up under there, stick it like that, pop it right out. And I guess that's why they call it a Christmas tree, because of the way it looks. So we're going to pop all 4 out and take this cover off. We'll be right back. Alright guys, look at that. See that, guys? It's constantly trying to pressurize, which means there is a leak somewhere. And it could be internal. I don't know. Fluid level is good. Alright, I got my light here. What I'm gonna do is go around. Dang it. And this is the reservoir, and down there is the master cylinder. I'm trying to look behind the master and all, see if there's a leak somewhere or something. I don't see no fluid, because usually, and this is kind of difficult to check right here, because it could be leaking from the back of the master, and we wouldn't even see it. Matter of fact, what I do is go inside the car and look inside. Maybe I can see something. But I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna go up by under the car, each wheel, check all the lines and all to see if I got any kind of leak. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I just finished checking at every wheel, the brake hoses, the calipers. There is not a leak anywhere. You know, let's go over here. Let's go over here to the car. And let's see, let's start this up. Oh man, this brake pedal feels, it definitely feels like there's a leak or something, because this is, check this out. Check brake system, stop the vehicle in a safe place immediately. Contact the dealer. Lights on and everything. Yeah, this thing's got an actuator, the pump, the whole thing's gonna be replaced. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear the codes out and I'm gonna see what comes back. Alright, so let's clear the codes out and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just cleared the codes out and let's see what. Alright, all the lights, everything is gone. But I hear that pump is just constantly going. You know, let me pull I'm gonna see what happens if I pull codes, if there's any pending codes. Let's go back, let's go read, let's go ABS. Alright, no codes found. Yeah, but this is all messed up. My brake pedal's still messed up. Now see, if that if that code would have came back for the wheel speed sensor, I would have known it was wrong because it wouldn't even be moving. But all right, guys, I'm gonna take this for a ride, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I don't know what the heck the dealer was talking about. I don't know what they seen. I have no idea. I just took this thing for a ride. I'm stepping on the brakes. The back of this car shake like I was on a roller coaster. This thing definitely has warped rotors in the back, and they telling him his rotors and brakes are good. Now, mind you, he took it in for that. Now check this out. This is I just talked to the customer. This is matter of fact, let me see if any codes are in here. No codes found. This ABS pump, the actuator problem was leaking. I didn't notice. The customer just told me that there was a 10-year recall on that. He looked it up himself before he called us and everything, and sure enough, December of 2017, it ended. He's out of luck on that, so pretty much he's gonna have to fork over some cash for that actuator. But that's not his concern. His concern was it was shaking. That's what he took it to the dealership for. The concern was the shaking, and we see now it's the back rotors. So I'm gonna talk to the customer, tell him he needs some back rotors and all. And okay, now you guys might be like, how the heck you know it's the back ones, not the front ones? Easy. If you're driving down the road and you step on the brakes, if your front rotors are warped, the steering wheel is actually going to do this. Might not be this severe, but you're going to feel it. If it's the back ones, your steering wheel is going to still stay straight, and you will actually feel that shaking in the car. That's how you know it's the backs. All right, so we got this wrapped up. We know what's going on and everything.
Well, what is he going to do about that ABS actuator? Or accumulator?
Deal with it. It's not affecting. Yeah, it's not affecting. When I took it, the brake pedal was great. I mean, it was even though looks a little spongy right now. Stepping on it while it's driving, it was great. It's just constantly trying to build up pressure, which it can't. So he's gonna have to address that sooner or later. But right now, it's not affecting the brakes in any kind of way. The brake system is still great.
So you just need rotors.
Just need rotors.
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, so today we had a 2007 Lexus LS460, and actually it was a couple of things going on. The customer felt shaking in the car when he was stepping on the brakes, plus he had an ABS light on. Two separate issues. So we told you in the video everything that's going on and what we found. But if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.